Another very interesting translation here is what the Septuagint does with Nahum 2 verse 1. And the Septuagint reads, "He went up breathing into your face, delivering from affliction." And the early church, which used the Septuagint, that was their Bible, they saw this verse in Nahum 2 verse 1, and they viewed this as a promise of the coming of the Holy Spirit. And Jerome connected this verse in Nahum with the breath of life from God in Genesis 2 verse 7. And as modern commentators study the early church writings, they believe that the Septuagint translators were drawing upon Ezekiel 37 verse 9. So when the Septuagint was working, the translators were working on translating Nahum out of the Hebrew. The modern scholars that look at that believe they were drawing on Ezekiel 37:9, which says, "He," which is God, "said to me," and in the passage is Ezekiel. So God said to Ezekiel, "Prophesy to the breath, prophesy, son of man. Say to it, this is what the Lord Yahweh says. Breath, come from the four winds and breathe into these slain so that they may live." And this idea also links to John 20, verses 21 and 22, which says, "Jesus said to them," and the them here is the disciples. So Jesus saying to the disciples, "Peace to you. As the Father has sent me, I also send you." After saying this, he breathed on them and said, "Receive the Holy Spirit." So by connecting the Septuagint of Nahum with these verses in Ezekiel and John, it's easy to see how the church fathers would interpret Nahum 2 verse 1 as a prophecy of the coming of the Holy Spirit.